Welcome back to another episode of the Bro Monroe Show, hosted by El Paso's funniest bros. Please enjoy and don't be a weenie.
All right, so welcome to another edition of the Bro Monroe Show. This is your host, well, one of the hosts, John Gotti, Maserati, Milo. Miles P. Just kidding. All right, go for it.
What's good? My name's Ray Zombie, a.k.a. Thotty Pippin. What's good, people?
What's going on? It's Andrew, Downtown Drew, Two Key Drewski, and if it ain't two, it ain't Drew.
Hey.
Remember that shit.
You know how it goes, baby. You know how
I
it
roll.
goes. Yeah. Great guest in the house. Great guest in the house. You want to introduce yourself, bro?
Absolutely. What's going on, guys? I'm JC Currais, actor, comedian, silly asshole. What's up?
Hell yeah.
Professional silly asshole.
We love those around here, dude.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah,
Man, it's so fun. I feel like it's just a fun, goofy vibe. And right when I walked in, I feel like we were all clicking. So that's always a fun-ass feeling when you're like, oh, we would be buddies outside of just doing this. You know what I mean?
It also helps when we hand you a shot.
That does help, yeah. Right when I walked in,
As
they're
soon
like,
as you
all
walk
right,
in.
here's shot. And I'm like, okay, we're going to have a good one.
That's how we do it, baby. That's how we do
Yeah,
it.
and we want to give a huge shout out to DJ Cooch real quick.
DJ!
Jorge Marroquin. Because of him, Paul Antonio and Puga, us sweating our asses off. You know, my boy Milo. Hook it up. We got a fucking cold ass studio now. So shout out to my boy Milo and give you one of these. My man.
We got AC.
We're chilling. Now we got sweaters on over here.
Bro, I was a little worried about putting on this bomber. I was like, I might be sweating like real bad, but you know what? It's real comfortable.
No,
I lost like 3 pounds last week.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, I needed to lose a couple pounds, so you helped me out. Thanks,
I saw it. I could see it
Man,
on the video.
In that note, maybe we should turn the air off for me right now.
You know what the craziest thing was is I think when we took a break, I saw like a 60 on there, right? On the unit that we had. So I was like 60. I was like, it's probably the degrees that we're trying to do it. But I think it was a timer. Because later on we're like sweating. You know what I mean? Because we were fucking drenched and just like towards the end, he's like, hey, AC's off. And I was like, fuck, it was a fucking timer. We fucked up. Yeah, so
That's hilarious.
So sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the sweat storm last week. But
hey, I think that it just lets them know that you're out here doing the work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You sweat for the cause.
Yeah, so before we started, I know you were outside with the guys pre-gaming, you know, talking stuff.
Hanging out.
And they did warn you about our drunk story.
Yeah. Party stories, you know.
Whatever story you want to.
I've got too many where I've been doing dumb stuff forever. Like I'm a party guy and I like to get into it. I'm getting a little older, so I'm slowing down. But it was funny. Some of my buddies, they were like, hey, we really want to try mushrooms. We've never done it before. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be the babysitter. I even told them that beforehand. I was like, guys, don't worry. I'm gonna take a low dose. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna be here for you guys. And then everybody took them, and then it hit me so hard that I literally walked into the room and went, hey guys, everything I said before, not happening anymore. And I just laid down on the couch and was just like this the whole time, just staring up. That's the thing with hallucinogens and stuff like that. You got to be careful, bro. Like I remember when I was a kid, I took too much acid one time.
Oh shit!
Too much. I was trying to be cool with my buddy, and literally like full on like lost it. I'm at a house party. We're drinking. We're hanging out, and literally one moment I was like, oh, my beer's not in my hand. And then I looked down, my beer was in my hand again. And then I looked down, the beer was shattered on the ground. I let it fall out of my hand, but like my brain misunderstood all of it. So I was like, bro, I'm dying. I literally like looked at my buddy. I was like, bro, I'm dying. I need to leave right now. And he's like, all right. We get into his he's got like a Volkswagen like bug, like back in the day bug, lowered. And it's got like a no muffler on it. So it's like, and I'm like hanging out the window like a golden retriever, like, I'm not going to make it. It drops me off at my parents' house, which is hilarious. I walk inside, and they're having, like, a dinner party. And I walk in, and I'm like, hey, like, what's going on? And then I just go, like, all right, I'm going to go in the bathroom and breathe for a second. I go in the bathroom, and then I don't remember anything after that. Apparently, what I did is I walked out of the bathroom. I told them the dog was trying to kill me. I took all my clothes off, and now I'm just rolling around on the floor at my parents' house, buck-ass naked.
What?
Yeah. But see, my parents partied, you know what I mean? So they were like, they're hippies.
Typical Friday.
They're like, he took a little too much. He'll be fine. My dad was like, just put him in the yard. So now I'm outside in the yard, just kind of like, So my dad's like sitting out there with me and chilling. And then he takes his eyes off me for 1 second. I climbed the fence into our neighbor's yard and I jumped into their pool. So now I'm a big dude, even as a kid, and I'm like thrashing about in the water, and I'm screaming that I just keep yelling like, I'll kill you, Poseidon. I don't know why. I thought I was fighting the king of the ocean.
Okay, AquaMaaang over here.
I'm like fighting Jason Momoa. My dad has to walk around the block because he has to go into their house. He knocks on their door. He goes, "Hey, I think my son's in your pool." They're asleep. They didn't hear any of it. They walk outside. They're like, what's going on? It's like, yeah, he had too much to drink is what my dad told him. And then he literally walked. He borrowed one of their towels and we walked around the block and I'm just soaking wet. But
Where is he? Where's Poseidon?
I'm like, I think Poseidon won, Papa.
That's a new one.
He got me.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. My dad's a sweetheart, though. He sat there and to calm me down, he just opened up his copy of Lord of the Rings and read it to me while I fell asleep.
Oh, nice.
It's a sweet man.
Shout out.
It's a very touching ending to that one.
That's awesome. That's fucking great.
Well, your parents sound fucking cool.
Oh
as fuck,
yeah,
bro.
man, they're the shit. They're the shit. My mom's the fucking best. My dad passed away, but he went hard, bro. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah,
Good shit,
man.
good shit.
Dude, that's one of the craziest fucking stories.
So it's ridiculous, right?
That's fucking awesome. I love that shit.
It is ridiculous.
You hear that, guys? So this weekend.
This weekend, come through. Good stories like that all over the place.
Yeah.
You got to
sir.
check it out. Come through.
I had a quick question for you.
Sure.
You grew up in Miami, right?
I did.
Now you're residing in LA?
Yep. In Sherman Oaks, like Los Angeles, but same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Can you talk to us about growing up in Miami? How
Yeah,
was that
man.
for you? How did
I
you
loved
start
Miami growing up. I was there until I was 18, literally, and it's a crazy place to grow up. Like I liked it because Florida, you always hear it as like a kind of a backwards place, and Miami's the opposite. It's like real, like integrated. I had all friends of all different types of people, so it was one of those things where I always felt like everyone's included down there, which is really cool. And I just grew up. It's a little wild. The streets are a little wild. I played some football, and yeah, it was a good ass time. I love Miami. It was a fun party city. And you grow up real fast. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like people smoking weed like when we were like in elementary school. I was like, God damn. Yeah,
bro.
Start them young, bro.
Sounds a little familiar.
I mean, it's one of those things. Like it's a city that's like that.
It's like a rite of passage and shit.
A little bit. Yeah.
Take this little
It's a Latino rite of passage.
For sure.
It has to be. Smoking out of pen tops.
And like hollowing out apples and shit. Yeah.
With the foil, if you're really grimy, bro. Remember oil pipes and shit.
Oh, you name it, we did it. You name it. He's like, I never did that.
A soda can.
Good job. Never fuck up.
Right. Oh man.
Yeah, I loved it. I went to Coral Gables Senior High, and shout out Coral Gables.
Hey, isn't that like with a bunch of people, like famous people come out of there?
Yeah. Like I played football with like Frank Gore, Jonathan Vilma.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Not that like not really played. You know what I mean? Those motherfuckers played. I kind of was like, look at them go.
Good job.
Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool that they're doing that over there.
Supportive teammates. Hey, we need supportive teammates out here, man.
Oh yeah.
do, bro.
You know what? That bench was real warm. I got a big butt.
That's awesome. So, okay, so we know you're from Miami. What got you into comedy, man?
It was when I went to the University of Florida in Gainesville. Go Gators.
Ooh,
Let's
I
go.
love the Florida Gators, bro.
Love it. I was there during a good time. I got to see all 4 championships. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, it was tight.
Tebow mania,
Tebow
baby.
the second one, and then both
Tebow.
basketball ones. The basketball teams
Kim
were
Noah,
fire. Joe
Dude,
Kim.
yeah. They were the last collegiate team to go back to back, I believe.
Back to back,
Dude,
baby.
right.
You look
right.
like you could be related to Joakim Noah.
Joe Kim?
Yeah.
No, not if you see that motherfucker. He is a giant. I had him.
tall as hell?
I had him in a class, intro to African American studies, and the teacher would straight up let him cheat off my paper,
Awesome.
like in front. Like he'd be like, "All right, you done? Okay, cool," and he would just fucking cheat off.
You know
my
what? They
shit.
should have given you a championship ring, bro.
I would have fucking taken it. I would have. Super nice though.
helped. You assisted that
Super
program,
nice.
bro.
They're the coolest, man. Like I got to play beer pong one time with Corey Brewer. It was awesome.
hey,
yeah.
Corey Brewer.
Yeah. Cool ass people. Yeah, but so I was doing I was just kind of like going through it. Like I was like, I'm trying to get a degree, but I don't know what the hell I want to do. And then I had a girlfriend at the time go into improv, and I was like, oh, I need an elective credit. I'll do that. Started doing it, and then I was like, oh, I'm good at this. Like I like it. And then she got done with it. And then I just stayed doing it. And then everybody in improv was like, hey, just so you know, like improv's about sharing. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'm being a ham. Like it's not good. They were like, you know what, you should try stand up. And that's how it happened. Literally, like I had some dudes from the comedy club locally come over to me and be like, hey, we're going to do a student stand up contest. Like the guys are, 2 of my buddies run the student union shit. They're like, we'll pay for your beers if you come. I said, okay.
Say less.
Yeah. Say less. Matt and Ryan, shout out to those guys. Legit.
College students say free beer, and why not, right?
Right, yeah. And then I was like, it was weird too. When I first started, I was doing like a character and stuff. Like I didn't get it at first. Like I was like still in the performative side. Like I went up and did like a voice. It was bad, bro.
What kind of voice was it?
I was like, hey guys. It was like almost like Cartman, but like weirder. Cartman, but like a little gayer, I guess.
That's Drew when he's too drunk, bro.
But yeah, I was like, it was all, like when you start, it's all like shock humor. That's all I was trying to do. I didn't know, like, it was dumb because I'm like, I was interesting. Like, I could have just talked about me and it would have been better. But I decided I was just making stuff up and it wasn't working. But what happened is that I did good right away. And then I was like, oh, I like this. And then I finally was like, there's a guy in town who's still one of my best friends, Chris Cope, who was like, just do your voice. Just do you. And I was like, oh, right. And then I did that, clicked right away.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. So like me and him are still like best buds.
Were you always like the funny guy in the group growing up?
A little bit,
like,
yeah. I was always like boisterous at least.
Yeah.
Like loud. Even if I wasn't funny, I was loud.
Right. Right. Well, Milo, have you thought of doing stand-up, bro?
I'm not funny. I'm just loud.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes that's all it takes, right?
Dude,
Like they're like, oh, that guy wants the attention. I guess we'll listen to him.
okay.
Yeah, so I did that, and then I like right away I started getting paid to do it, and I was making enough money that I was like, oh, I don't need to deliver pizzas, because like rent in Florida was so cheap. Like I think my rent was like $250 a month.
Oh,
In Miami?
In Florida, no, Gainesville,
Oh,
in
sorry,
Gainesville, in Gainesville. So yeah, and it's like in basically renting one room in a house, but it was so cheap that I was like, bro, I could fucking pay to live like this, and that's what I was gonna do. I didn't think it would go any further than that, but I'm like, oh, I'll tell jokes, and then I don't have to have a job. Yeah, I'm in.
Sounds
Yeah,
great.
it's pretty
Sounds
much, and then it just kind of took off from there. Worked the road circuit in the South, which is like crazy. Yeah, oh yeah, just bars with people like you seen Roadhouse, the original, where they're throwing beer bottles and shit. That's the vibe.
When you say South, I think like Bible Belt. Like,
Yeah, when you say South, what's your South?
So no, it's like like Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, the Carolinas, like all that. So like it's like hey brother, how you doing? Those are the shows I was doing.
Your audience was a bunch of siblings and shit, or what?
Pretty much. I did like a mountain town one time where we went up there, and it's like these guys who work in like a fucking mine up there.
Oh, for sure.
And they're just there.
Oh, people still work in mines?
Bro, these guys worked in a mine. And they all stay at this place. Like it's like a hotel, and then half of it's like condos for these dudes. Oh, shit. And then the Comedy Zone would bring in a headliner. I was supposed to open. Headliner just didn't show up.
And then there's like a Twin Peaks that everyone just goes to?
Pretty much. It's like a bar downstairs, right? And it's just no, there's no restaurant or anything. It's like one bar, one restaurant. There's fucking 3 waitresses, and they live there.
So what happened that night that you?
It was like really. So it was in the mountains, right? And then like the weather was shitty, and the headliner went, "I'm not driving it." What? I didn't know that because it's like cell phones were around and stuff, but like no emails and on the cell. They were old cell phones. Like I had like one of those Razors.
Fuck yeah, Razor.
And I just get there, and they're like, "Oh, good, you're the comedian. They told us you weren't coming," and I'm like, "Oh no, I'm here. Where's the headliner?" Like, it's just you. And I was like, oh, fuck. They're like, yeah, so like, yeah, we usually run like an hour and a half show. At this point, I probably have like 15 good minutes of comedy. Whoa. And I literally was just like, well, okay. And then I just sat down and talked to these guys. It literally quit being like, they didn't want to hear a fucking joke. They were just like, what do you do for a living? Like, they just wanted to be like, where are you from? And then we just started talking. So
they basically had a live podcast.
It was a live podcast before live podcast.
Nice.
It was called the Mountaineer Podcast. Those guys got me hammered. And then they were literally like, hey, how long? I'm like, I leave tomorrow. They're like, nah, stay and do another show. We'll just pay you.
No way.
Yeah, so they just had me sit and hang out, and they gave me cash.
No way.
To kick it. I was like, these guys are my best friends now. I guess I'm a minor comedian. Right? I guess that's my audience.
That's fucking cool. And where was this at? In
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah. I can't even remember the name of the town. It was like, it's like you drive up into the mountains out of Knoxville, I think. It's like where you start. Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Were you guys drinking moonshine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No way.
They straight up had moonshine that they made.
Like in their bathtub?
I bet. I don't even know. It was just in jars.
Yeah.
Damn.
They probably got stills right out there in the fucking woods and shit. But it was wild.
I've tried moonshine.
it could be good. They do it right. It could be tasty, but it's still fucking fire. Like you're still drinking pure fire.
It really is.
But yeah, I mean, that's what it was. It was like, just pick up any show you could do. I had a Dodge Neon my dad gave me. Nice. And I just I drove that little fucker around and I slept in the back seat of it. And like, that's how I did it. Yeah.
The grind, bro.
The grind.
The grind.
What year was this around? Like
that was, I started in 2008. So that was probably like 2010. Maybe 2009 when I was like fucking driving about and fucking dealing with all that craziness. And then, did that until probably around 2012 is when I was like, all right, I'm going to take a shot at trying to like do it big. So I basically left Gainesville, moved back in with my mom for like a month in Miami. Saved up some cash just working like bullshit bartending jobs and like in bar backing and just getting random money. And then, and then drove out to LA.
No way.
Yeah.
And the Dodge Neon?
Nope. Dodge Neon was gone. I had the Scion XB, Boxy Love.
So that little box, bro. Everybody had that one.
So you
hamsters, right?
drove through our town on your way to LA.
I did for sure.
I-10.
I literally think on the way out, we stayed like, I mean, I don't think it was the hotel that Bart puts you up in, but it's like right off of the fucking, like I stayed right off the 10.
Yeah, one of the 20.
Mm-hmm. Or the 20, yeah, whatever. You know.
One of the 20 fucking hotels.
Oh, yeah, 20.
You probably said
oh, yeah. I literally probably the one, me and the guy who drove out with me, we probably like, whichever one is cheapest.
For sure.
Bro, so many bad hotels. So many bad hotels.
With a bunch of prostitutes?
I mean, crackheads, prostitutes, you name it. I
have those here?
I was in Clarksville. I was doing a military show. It's like a little base there. And they check you into the hotel. I knew I was in rough shape because when I walked up, they handed me a key, not a car key, not like a card, like an actual key. And I was like, this is gonna be weird. Like,
where was this again?
In Clarksville, Tennessee.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I'm walking up,
the skeleton key and shit,
bro. I was like, oh shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm in number 8. So I'm walking down the row. It's like a fucking motor park. You know what I mean? Those small motels. And I'm walking, and I get to 7. Which is the room next to mine. I look in, there's dudes, no shirts on, they're smoking cigarettes. There's a lady who's in her underwear asleep on the floor. And I'm like, I look in and I'm like, okay, that's a murder. No thanks. I keep walking. I'm like, murder, good. No, thank you. And then I get to 8 and the door's gone. My hotel room, no door on 8. So I'm like, weird. I walk back to the front desk and I'm like, hey man, not to bother you, but the number 8, it doesn't have a door. And he went, oh shit, again? Amazing. That they take the door 8 all the time. Guys telling me they only steal 8.
That's fucking weird.
That's so weird. I'm like, it might be the guys killing the lady in 7. I think that they're your number 1 culprit.
They gave you a key for the drugs.
Yeah, that's what it was for. Yeah. He was like, yeah, you didn't think you got a door. No, your hotel room's free. No door.
So what ended up happening? Did you end up
they just moved me into a different room. Yeah, but it was like, because there's like literally, I think there was like 12 total rooms.
Kind of like the Bates Motel, right? Kind of like that.
Yeah. Exactly like the Bates Motel. That's the way you picture it. Like literally like, with like bug zappers hanging.
You know what? I
like,
actually lost my virginity in one of those Bates Motel.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
I bet. It was not a good experience.
I don't want to talk about that.
No, you don't?
Well, you brought it up, bro.
Now you gotta do it.
I can't believe you've never told me this.
I know. I thought I did.
I love when people find out new things about each other. Right? When friends find out new things.
Shit.
You're not gonna enlighten us?
I've known you for most of your life.
That's where the what is it? The Patreon. The Patreon. Extended cut.
Yeah, come check out the Patreon.
Fuck yeah.
Bro Monroe After Dark.
Bro.
Dude.
All right, I won 10% after that. I gave you the idea.
There you go.
Where do you have the casting couch, bro?
We do it right over there and shit. We got you, dude.
Goodness.
We got you. Hey, can you pass me a beer real quick?
That's awesome.
Yeah, get it.
Appreciate you. I told myself I was only gonna have one.
He said he was only gonna have one.
I'm 3 drinks in.
So we're talking about you going out to LA, man. I know you've done film, you've done TV shows.
Yeah, I got lucky. When I got out, to LA, I fucking struggled the whole time. Like I got out there, I was expecting I was gonna like come out and be like a big splash, and everyone was gonna be like, "He's here." It was not like that. It's a grind out there too. You know, I had to like work at a weed dispensary, and like I was basically what happened is I went from delivering pizzas, delivering weed. So I'm like, okay, it's a good transition.
Nice. They go hand in hand.
Yeah, hand in hand, pretty much. I was just bringing the stuff before the pizza now.
Exactly.
I just switched. But I was struggling, and then I got linked up with Asif Ali. He's been on like WandaVision. You've probably seen him before. He's blowing up right now. Yeah. But he had a little show on Amazon where they were trying to get no-name people. A great comedy club in Los Angeles called Westside Comedy Theater. The owner, Chris Gorbos, shouted me out to Asif and his brother, who was the producer on it, and they got me in the show. I did the set. That didn't really lead to a ton, you know, because it wasn't like a giant hit or anything like that. But Asif's brother, Mo, is a manager, took me on as a client, changed everything. Like within a week, I did Last Call with Carson Daly. And then 2 months later, I did New York Comedy Festival, Comics to Watch, TBS Comics to Watch. And from that, I got Conan.
That's what I did say with the TBS one. Yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Yeah. Let's go. It was a dream come true, man. I think like most comics, like if when you were watching comedy in that time area and you're like, oh man, getting on Conan O'Brien would be the thing. So,
dude, I love Conan, man.
He's the best. I love that new show on HBO Max he has. It's so funny.
We were just talking about that the other day, bro.
So funny, man. And he's amazing. And he's the nicest guy. It was super cool.
Bro, he's just like naturally funny. He's just a funny, weird guy.
So funny. And like seriously the nicest guy. And like Nick Swardson was on my episode. So I got to meet him and we went out and had drinks after. It was cool.
That guy can drink, man.
Bro, that guy can party.
That guy can fucking
He's a cool ass dude. I got New Faces Just for Laughs in Montreal. And we went and we were drinking at like, there's like a bar where every comic goes and hangs out after they do their shows. And Nick was there and he got lit. And he's scared of elevators.
Oh, no shit.
He doesn't like elevators, but it's too high up where he had to take the elevator. So literally he was like, all right, man, like, I'm going to get on it. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm like, all right, dog. So literally, like, I'm like holding his hand. But it was funny because he didn't close his tab. And he was like, I'm not going back up the elevator. And so they brought the little machine thing down to him in the lobby, and he just swiped his card down there. I was like, you don't fuck with Nick Swardson, dog. You bring the thing down to him. He's not going back up.
Who's out drinking who? Nick Swardson or who do we have? Willie Barcena.
Willie's a different animal, man.
Shout out to Willie Barcena, man.
Willie's a different animal. That man can drink. I mean, Nick can drink too. I wouldn't want them to get into a drinking contest because it could end up with one of them dying.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Like, those are those sort of guys. Like, they can go.
Someone's leaving with psoriasis.
Someone's liver is giving out during this contest. So there's no need for it to be a gladiator thing. Just let them both be beasts, you know?
True. I like that.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Give them both the crown and just call it a day.
I'd pay to watch that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I know, right? I think they could do that. They could, like, make it into, like a drinking contest, like, the way that they do, everything is a competitive thing now. They could easily have like a full tournament of like who can get more hammered.
No shit.
I'm pretty sure it's gone for days, maybe even weeks, perhaps. I don't
know.
Back in my youth,
they could probably. people would gamble on that hard.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like it's like this is a full-on drinking contest, and you do it like shot for shot. Some guys it's different. Like I know a lot of guys who can just drink a ton of beer. Yeah. Like they can drink like 30 beers. But if you give them like 2 shots, they're done. Yeah, they're done. Yeah. They're done. It's like a different thing. Yeah.
We know a few people like that. A couple of our homies.
Yeah.
Like that,
but then I know a bunch of guys who can just take 1,000,000 shots or just like take that handle and just drink straight from it.
Yep. Shout out to Milo for bringing that handle.
Yes, I appreciate that. Repping Tito's, love Tito's.
Shout out to Texas, man.
Let's go, Tito's.
We were like kind of like, oh, what vodka should we get? What vodka should
Dude, I was stumped.
Tito's is the thing, man.
Tito's
I love it.
What are your favorite?
That is my favorite vodka. For sure. You nailed it. Yeah, you nailed it.
You guys
nailed it.
Dude, you know what? I told them, like, hey, we got to get some vodka. And I was blanking. I'm like, the only thing that I could think of, because I'm not a big vodka drinker. I was like, Ciroc, but I'm not gonna buy a Ciroc.
Yeah. And the Ciroc's okay. I like Kettle too.
I couldn't think. I was blanking out, dude. And
trying to think.
was like, oh, Tito's. I was like, dude, Tito's is perfect. Like, I love Tito's.
It's a great.
There's
Tito's
another
water. I always
one.
drink Tito's water.
There's another Texas one that I like. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Is it the very similar to Tito's?
It is.
Like the guy's ex-wife that opened it up.
It might be.
Yes.
Shut up.
They had
Really?
it there.
Is it called Towns?
Yes, Towns.
That's what it is. Yeah.
It's
It's
right
crazy.
next to it. Yeah.
Well, and it's right next
it
to
look
it.
the same?
It's like the bottle and the labeling is almost identical, and it tastes just as good.
So
but
she
it's
took-
also like $20 cheaper.
Yeah. You know the story?
No,
hold on.
I'm just saying she took half and fucking
that's
Is it
exactly-
kind of
opened
like
up.
is it kind of like Jack Daniels and the Evan Williams where it looks exactly like identical?
No. But it is like the same thing where they're like gluten free. They use the same
yes.
sort of
Oh,
like.
petty mother.
Do you know? Can you tell us the story about that?
The story is basically
Yes.
they were husband and wife. They got divorced, but she got half of everything. She's like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna start my own vodka and start at Towns."
That's
And with the
amazing.
Same recipe, same everything, and she's
And it's
fucking-
good.
yeah.
It's like it's as good.
Oh.
Like no doubt. Like I will no shit on Tito's. But the thing is, Tito's is blown up so hard that now you'll walk up. Like I remember when you could get a handle of it and it'd be like $22.
Yeah.
Now it's like fucking 40.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's
crazy.
expensive, right? But then the Town stuff is right next to it, and it's like $18.
No shit.
No shit.
Dude, I gotta
They
buy
put-
one next time. I'm gonna buy one
It's
next
But
time.
wild.
The gluten free for whatever reason.
It's just because they do it different. That's like
Austin,
not
baby.
corn or
It's
whatever,
Austin.
right?
It's Austin.
Oh,
Is that what it is? Or is it because it's corn? I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
I have no idea. I'm not a very
Austin,
smart
bro.
man.
It's Austin. They do that shit out there.
I didn't know like liquor had gluten. Like you know what I mean? It was just like
That-
you know they put organic on stuff.
Organic gluten.
But
Literally,
now-
they were just trying to make it sell in
Yeah.
Austin and in fucking Denver and in fucking LA.
So like bored housewives and shit just fucking pushing around this shit.
Oh, it's good for me? Okay, good.
Oh my god, there's no gluten? Okay, oh my god.
Talk about gluten free.
Listen, it didn't mess with my gluten allergy. I pissed the bed yesterday, but I don't feel inflamed.
I fucked the mailman, whatever.
Shout out
Oh,
to
you
Mailman.
shout out. You're gonna shout out.
No, I was gonna say gluten free. Happy
Happy
Dad
Dad.
seltzers are gluten free, and I want to give a shout out real quick to the Chench. I saw this Happy Dad cap. I messaged him. I said, "Man, can you please get me that cap, bro?" And he came through. So
Hell yeah.
shout out to the Chench.
Shout out to
You
the
know you
Chench.
are.
It's a cool ass hat.
Shout out to the Chench, man. He's actually the person that actually gave me my nickname. The if it ain't two, it ain't Drew. That phrase, yeah. He's actually the one
hey.
that. So shout out to him.
All right. Did you want to give a shout out real quick too? I know you have a shout to give out.
Fernando, thank you for listening. He's a brand new fan, man. He's
Hell
a
yeah.
Good
to
guy,
Fernando.
man. Fucking thank you, Fernando. Fucking he's a bromie now. You're a bromie for sure.
Let's
man.
go.
Oh, that's a bromies, man. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I'm loving all this fucking love that we're getting, all this support from all these comedians coming through, and that's always been our goal is to help fucking get the homies, give them a shout out, their praise, their flowers, and,
It's what it is, man. I mean, I think that like comedy is really based on that a lot. Like the people giving somebody a shot, like somebody gave me a shot.
Definitely.
I was like, when I first got out to LA, Samuel J. Comroe started taking me to open for him because I wasn't getting a lot of road work. I'd had to fly back to the East Coast and do all those old clubs that I was already working because you got to work your way in. But if somebody doesn't take you these days, it's pretty hard to get feature spots. The opening spots, you got to kind of go with people,
Right.
So I think that's a big thing. Like when you're doing this, when you get to the level where you're the headliner, it's your responsibility to kind of go all right, I'm gonna take young people under the wing and take them along with you and try and
Definitely.
build up the next gen so that they do the same thing.
Yeah, for sure. I like that, man. That's awesome.
sure.
The
That's
community.
beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
I appreciate it. We always feel that love, like mad love from everybody, man.
Oh, dude, and that's the thing. Like, I just saw DJ on this shit, and I was like, oh, El Paso, that's where I'm about to be at. These guys look cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's hang, let's do it.
Yeah, man. Any
Yeah.
comedians that are gonna roll through El Paso, man, we'd love to host you guys, show you guys a good time. Be
For
on
sure.
the podcast and-
Pre-
I'm gonna
Give them a
shout,
little bit, yeah.
yeah, for sure. I'm gonna shout you guys out, and whoever's coming through next. You have to have Sean Grant, man, when he comes
Sean
through.
Grant? Okay.
Sean Grant, he's amazing,
We'll
and he
hit
works
him
the
up,
club a lot too. So he's
Sure,
here.
dude. And the craziest thing is that you hit us up. Like you DM'd us, and I was surprised. I told the guys, "Hey,
Yeah.
guess who just DM'd
Slid
us?"
into my.
Yeah, I was like, "What? The
Oh
hell?"
shit!
Yeah, dude,
I
that was cool.
I was so
Yeah.
fucking stoked, dude. I was
Yeah.
like, what, dude? Like, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, it looks like fun. Like you guys have a good following. It's like local, and I'm like, bro, this is a good. Like I'm gonna have fun. It also promotes El Paso, the shows, the comic strip. So it's like it all goes hand in hand. It's a good thing. It's a good thing for y'all. It's a good thing for me. Why not?
Yes, sir.
And we'll have a good time while we do it.
Yeah,
So,
man. We have some
This
drinks.
isn't your first time in El Paso. Have you hit any of our places, our favorite touristy spots in El Paso?
I really haven't.
Or-
I'm so bad about that when I travel because it's like I'm not here on vacation. Like it's like you're working. Yeah, so you really feel it. Like, everyone's like, you only work for 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm like, bro, you still feel that shit the next day. Like,
for sure.
Like, you're just tired. It's mentally taxing.
It's not even that. You still got to prep. You got to mentally
all that stuff.
Do your checks. You
for sure.
It's not just 45 minutes.
I know, but that's what people see it as. You know, they see you just go up and you're like,
yeah, people think we work for an hour, but it's like there's different shit.
No.
We got to prep. We got to do all this. Like,
and some people just think that you're just walking up there and making it up.
Exactly.
You're just talking. And they're like, no, buddy. Like, it's
timing,
fucking
everything. Yeah.
We had a fucking 3-hour production meeting before this. People don't know that.
That's why you guys are hammered already.
Hell yeah. That explains it. No, but on the way over here, I was talking to JC, and he was asking about any like food recommendations while we're at.
I know
sure.
Barbecue though, because
Okay.
LA's got some good Mexican spots, and that's the thing I keep seeing. Mexican spots are all out here too.
No, this is like the mecca of Mexican food.
I know. But that's the thing. There's so much now. You know what? LA, they don't have barbecue. Yeah. You're not allowed to eat animals in Los Angeles.
So, do you guys have any recommendations for him? But not
barbecue.
Barbecue? Yeah,
no, man.
Let's just say not
unless
Mexican.
it's something where I just have to go. You know what I mean?
I have two.
And don't say Chicos.
No, we're gonna say Chico.
Bro, come on, bro.
Wait, we're not gonna disrespect you like that.
Oh no! Here's the thing. I've been.
Chicos is dope. I love Chicos.
I've been.
But we're not gonna disrespect.
I have 100% been to Chico's and had the taco soup. It was.
Bro, what is Fluffy say? He's like, it's the only place you can drink a taco.
Yo, it's literally that. You can drink it.
Bro, they put fucking the Chico's tacos juice in my bottle, bro, when I was a baby.
What?
I believe it.
And that's why you grow up so big and strong.
Oh, strong like bull.
Pura vitamina, bro. Pura vitamina.
Pura pinche vitamina.
I love that, dude. So you guys got any recommendations?
So there's two spots, right?
And then, we got an audience member too, so maybe she can throw in a couple. She can.
I know.
Love it.
She loves barbecue, bro.
I don't know about barbecue, but she.
So my first spot is a chain, but it's fucking fire. It's Rudy's, man.
Okay, I've been to Rudy's for sure. Been to Rudy's.
But there's another spot. It's called Desert Oak Barbecue.
Okay.
That's
that place is
no.
Okay.
I tried it, bro.
What about the Rib Hut?
The Rib Hut's fire,
dude. Rib Hut sounds like a fun spot.
Rib Hut. Yeah, Rib Hut.
Welcome, come on down to the Rib Hut.
Willie Barcena was actually asking. Him and his crew were asking, like, "Hey, you guys recommend a good barbecue spot?" And I recommended
Rib Hut. I think
bro.
Willie's out in LA too, right? So it's like you don't get barbecue out there.
I was like, go to Rib Hut, but I was like, go to the location on Mesa by the.
Hey, I get out. There's that vegan barbecue and shit. Fucking.
They don't even have. It's not even. There's not even vegan barbecue out there. It's like there's nothing.
Oh, it's
they don't have like smoke pits. That shit does not happen in LA.
Dude, have you seen that in Austin where they have the vegan barbecue where it's like smoked tofu? They need to stop.
Here's the thing.
You made me mad.
I bet it's not bad, but it's not what I want. You know what I mean?
I want to go for it.
It's not what I want.
No, Rib Hut for sure, bro. Like
Rib Hut.
It's the only place in town that gives you like, whoa, there's another place. Gives you beef ribs, spare ribs,
yeah,
or baby back ribs.
Yeah, I like good. And that's the thing. Like, I want to go to a barbecue place where I should not wear clothes I like. You know what I mean? Like, because that's a staple. If you're a fat man and you go to a restaurant and your shirt's clean, then it was not good food. That's a fact.
That's
a fact.
The other day I was laughing because me and my girl were having dinner, right, and we were having pizza.
Yeah.
So I already had my PJs on, but we're having dinner, right? So I'm eating a slice, and I don't know what the fuck happened. I had a whole streak of sauce.
The whole thing.
I was like, "What your shoulder? What the fuck?" Right here, she's like, "Why do you have sauce on you?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "My bad." It's all crusty already.
The pizza was trying to become a parrot on your arm and shit.
Yeah, I know. Did you have the little hat?
Fucking pizza pirate.
Fuck, dude.
Hell yeah! So Rib Hut is the number one, or Desert Oak.
You know what? I'm gonna choose my vote. I'm gonna go Rib Hut.
You're gonna Rib Hut. Okay. Rib Hut. Hut. Like Pizza Hut.
And I do want to try Desert Oaks. I've heard good things about it.
Okay.
You never had Desert Oak?
No, bro.
Desert Oak is good.
That's what I'm saying. So I can't even give my opinion, bro.
So they started off in like a little tiny sliver of a fucking of a shopping center.
Yeah.
And then they were able to move up.
Okay, son. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Like there's a place in LA called Cactus that did the same thing. They had like one location. Now they got 6.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's like all family owned too. It's fire. Good
Desert Oak tonight.
What kind of meat?
Like burritos. It's like it's pretty standard fare, but it's good.
Very nice.
Like it's like if you're gonna go to Chipotle, just just go to Cactus. You know what I mean? Like it's like similarly priced and it's real good.
Fuck yeah.
Let me ask you a question. I know it's probably gonna be random as fuck, but are you a glizzy connoisseur? Because I'm gonna ask you. Because I want to ask you, because you said you're LA based, and I'm thinking about Pink's. Have you ever been to Pink's?
I've been to Pink's
Is it good?
before. It's fine.
The two
like,
Pink's?
like there's so many things that like get built up so hardcore.
Yeah.
Are you a glizzy connoisseur,
Oh, my
bro?
bad.
That's hilarious.
Oh, my bad.
Why are you mad? No, that's so funny.
actually
Well,
asked
that's what's
all our
funny,
guests that.
bro. This is why
Connoisseur,
that's
it's like-
hilarious
Put
because
that on a shirt.
I was
Glizzy
telling that
connoisseur.
to my girl, like literally. So like that's the thing they have at the comic strip. They have like a Nathan's hot dog.
Yes, they do.
And
Yeah.
it's fire.
It is.
And
Like
I
the
literally
sauerkraut.
told my girl when I was leaving LA, I was like, babe, I'm gonna eat a hot dog every night this week. Like I'm gonna have a free hot dog. And she was like, "You gonna go down on the glizzies like that?" I was like,
Without me, babe?
without me? No, it was so funny because she's just laughing at me and she's like, "Have a good glizzycation."
So then you are a glizzy connoisseur.
She told you.
I
She
am
told
a
you to take a
glizzy
picture.
connoisseur.
Take a picture of you eating that glizzy for
Bro,
me.
I swear to God, I have
FaceTime
it.
me when you're doing it.
I fucking sent it to
Take
her.
a slow bite for
Check
me.
this shit out,
Say my name when you bite it.
bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
You're
That's
gonna
fucking
laugh.
hot. I like that.
Are you like
Let me
me?
find
Do you
that shit.
do you put two weenies in one bun?
Are you the
No,
double cock?
I'm not a double weenie guy.
Fuck, it's just me.
I'm a one weenie boy.
One weenie.
Bro, look, see, wait, let me find it. That's a fucking picture of my cat.
Shows your
That's
cat.
my cat.
What's your cat's name?
I got two cats. They were hers first, and then I've become their father. Gucci and Paris
Hell yeah.
are my little kitties. I fucking love them.
I did my homework. They're Siamese cats.
They are Siamese. Look at that. That's a glizzy. That's a serious glizzy, bro.
That's a girthy boy right there, too.
That's a girthy boy. I want to show it so the camera can see. Let's see Milo can see.
Oh
it.
my God.
That's a serious.
That is a
glizzy.
fucking
But that's
girthy
why I
boy.
literally like at whatever time I got home from the shows, I sent her that.
Ay,
I just texted her that. Let's get that for the camera. I don't know if it might have a. It might.
Oh,
we
yeah,
don't know.
got you. You got it.
I'll send it to you guys. You can put it into the edit.
Fucking awesome. Hell yeah, send it to me, bro. That's awesome. Looks
Yeah,
delicious.
but Pink's is good. Like here's the thing. Pink's is cool because you can get like a weird ass, like you can get like a big like bacon and jalapeno hot dog wrap. Like they're interesting. It's not crazy delicious. Like you're like, this is just a hot dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing. Like, listen, I like In-N-Out, but people fucking go crazy for it. They're like insane for In-N-Out. I'm like, I get it. I get why you like it so much. It's a really good fast food burger. It's better than going to like Five Guys or like Habit Burger, right?
Never
like,
heard of Habit.
so these are they're like chains, but you go and you pay fucking $10 for a fucking cheeseburger. But In-N-Out, it's like it's better than McDonald's and all that
for sure.
stuff,
Yeah,
you know.
for sure.
So, but it's like almost McDonald's prices. So that's why In-N-Out's good. But people, every time someone comes to visit me in LA, they're like, I gotta go to In-N-Out. I'm like, bro, there's better food.
I'm not impressed, bro. I'm not impressed.
I like it, you know. I like it.
It's good. No, I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying it doesn't need to be this
We're
like.
not anti In-N-Out.
Yes, it just doesn't need to be part of your vacation.
The thing is, because El Paso, we don't have one. And
Yeah,
the closest
so you
one is 4 hours.
you want to go have it.
Yeah, a lot of people always have it or they bring it for the family. Which
For
is
sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
So for me, when I would visit my family in LA, we'd go in and out. So it's a nostalgia thing. That's why I like it.
Okay.
For me,
For sure.
I prefer Fat Burger when I'm in LA.
I've never had
Oh,
that.
Fat Burger's
Burger's
good.
good, dude.
Fat
I love
Burger's
Fat
good.
Burger.
Tommy's
It's
too,
underrated.
Tommy's good.
Tommy's is good. Underrated.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've had In-N-Out once.
Yeah. And how was it?
And it was on our drive to LA.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
hey.
And my
It's
girl
just- it's there.
She's like, let's go to In-N-Out. You've never had it. I'm
We
like,
gotta
all
try
right.
it.
You gotta try
All right.
it, yeah.
Do they have jalapenos?
No.
All right.
Well, they have the little.
Yeah, they have jalapenos.
Oh, they do? Oh, I thought they
Yeah.
didn't. I thought they didn't.
Yeah, they have.
I don't know. And then people were like, "Oh yeah, animal style or like
Animal
all this
style.
shit." And I
My
was
girl
like,
orders it all.
I was
Like,
like,
she gets
bro.
like she's got a very specific order. She'll like whole grilled onions and like she
Yeah.
makes hers like she
That's-
spices hers up.
That's
really
how
good.
I am.
Yeah.
That's how I am with my Whataburger, bro. So like my Whataburger.
So I was
it
gonna
has to
ask
be-
you guys
Yeah,
about
okay,
that.
okay.
Well, I was gonna ask you about
yeah.
that.
Okay, I want to hear your opinions on
So,
Whataburger.
my-
You guys are the Whataburger.
All right.
Okay, it's serious. Shit just got real.
I'll go first. So we did talk to Jerry Garcia and Christian Zaragoza about
Okay,
that. We had
okay.
a debate about
Yeah,
Whataburger
yeah, yeah.
and In-N-Out. Dude, they were shitting on Whataburger. And I'm not gonna-
Whoa. Jerry was cheating on it.
Oh, he was. Yeah, he was.
Christian was saying he was down to try.
Okay.
It. Try it
Yeah,
again,
he
try it
was,
again.
yeah.
He wasn't trying to get shot after the show.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna just say my piece. I think Whataburgers is better than In-N-Out, but it's got different tastes.
Wow.
It's got different tastes. It's got
Okay,
different
for
tastes.
sure, for sure.
But that's me.
Also,
But these
just-
guys are both the foodies.
You guys are the other way.
So here's the thing about Whataburger, man. Whataburger is Texas style. burger.
For sure.
It's Texas style. You got mustard, pickles, diced onions. In-N-Out is California style burger. Bro.
Big time.
They're different burgers. You can't,
For sure.
You can't put them head to head.
The
man.
spread.
Yeah.
The spread is the
Yeah.
difference, right? The
So you can't
spread.
put them.
You see?
See,
What'd she
yeah,
say? Oh, it's organic.
organic, yeah.
Oh.
But here's the thing.
California's organic and it's Texas style
And Texas is just wherever they find a dead cow. They're like, this is good. They just drag it in.
Throw that shit back. Kill, son.
We got one.
So we do have a California style burger, very similar to In-N-Out here in El Paso.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to Orange Cow.
So
Okay.
If you have a chance-
I've never had
If you
it.
have a chance, man, seriously.
Bro.
Okay.
Seriously, man.
Bro.
You know what?
Fire
The thing I like about Whataburger is too is that
thank
there's
you, bro.
variety at Whataburger. You can order a bunch of different stuff. I'm also a big onion ring guy. I like the onion rings over at
Fuck
Whataburger.
yes.
So it's like, and I like a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
for
a
sure.
big chicken guy. So like sometimes I don't want to have a burger. And if we go to In-N-Out, you gotta fucking have a burger. There's no other option.
Oh, okay.
I'd love it if they did like a grilled chicken sandwich at Whataburger. It'd probably be fire.
They do have one.
They do? Shut up. What do you mean?
In-N-Out.
At In-N-Out. Sorry. No.
he said
Whataburger. Well, my bad.
Whataburger,
I misspoke. Whataburger has that, and I like it.
Okay.
I'm about that life. They don't have it at In-N-Out.
In-N-Out, okay.
No matter
That's a
what you
very
get
valid
at Whataburger, you gotta ask for the grilled onions and grilled jalapenos, bro.
Oh,
grilled onions.
okay,
grilled
now
jalapenos.
a new step
That's my
up.
shit,
Bro.
Or if you're in Texas and you want to fucking, you got a little extra change in your pocket, you're gonna ask for the Texas toast.
Oh, the Texas toast is fire.
But also our proximity to New Mexico, you got to get the green chili double.
Fuck yeah,
Green chili
Bro,
double goes
so many
hard.
options, bro. So many options.
I was in Albuquerque, and they fucking put that green chili on everything.
On everything, bro.
There's
Pizza,
like a
motherfucker.
pizza.
Yes,
I
bro.
swear to
Everything,
God,
Everything,
a pizza.
Everything.
And then I
fire,
bro, I got a quesadilla from the comedy club, and I was like, hey, I'm like, spice really fucks me up. So like, if it's real spicy, which I know it is, like, please don't even put it, bro. It just touched it. It touched it, and I ate a piece of it, and I'm in the hotel room kicking it with the opener Noah, and I looked over at him, and he's like, "What's wrong?" Because I was fucking crying.
Whoa.
Like I was literally like, "Dog, I think this fucking quesadilla is gonna take me, bro. It's gonna kill me right now, bro." I had to give it to him. I was like, "I'm gonna just order Domino's. I need to do something."
Damn.
It was so spicy. I literally went downstairs to the front desk and ordered from the little, like, they have the little hotel there, a bottle of milk.
Damn.
I had to have milk.
Some milk.
I needed some milk. Whitest thing I've ever done. It's like I was on Hot Ones, bro, but no one was asking me questions.
Dude.
Yeah, it's like, how about we just get another kitten, huh? What do you think of that?
That's 4 dogs later for me.
Oh, bro, that's it. Like, legit. Like, she loves our cats so much. And then literally, I think we would have another cat, but they're so, like, needy and lovey. And, like, she's like, I'm worried that the dynamic would get bad. Like, they'd bully the other cat. So I'm like, all right, what we do is we wait for them to get a little older and we get 2 more.
Oh, that's true.
And then it's 2 pairs. So it's like 2 old and 2 young, and they'll be fine.
That's true.
Or don't have a kid, and then the cats will try to suffocate the baby.
Exactly.
That's like a Mexican thing. And shit.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a.
Bro,
What do you call it?
when I bring up cats at the fucking shows, people freak out. They are not. People fucking hate cats out here.
We're dog people.
Hey, just a heads up. It's about to start. We're about to start recording live.
Okay,
man.
yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Keep talking.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah,
keep talking about it. No, we're keep talking about it. Keep talking
Okay,
about
yeah,
it.
okay.
But why?
Oh shit! What the fuck was that?
No, he got scared. He's like, what the fuck
I
is-
thought there was a fucking banshee in here.
Did somebody talk about cats? So why do people freak out about cats?
I don't know. People don't like the cats out here. I just,
In
whenever I
general, or
bring
just
up
here
that
in
I'm
El
like in here in El Paso. I mean, a lot of people are dog people all over the world, but like, there's something about here. Like, I'm getting a very like aggressive reaction to when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a cat daddy. It's the joke I make. I'm like, oh, I'm a cat dad. Like, I love my cats, and they're like literally a dude went like, boo!
Everyone in the audience is like,
Jesus, what did a cat? Did it kill your dad? What happened,
I'm
dog?
doing the sound of the cross.
Yeah, bro. They're like, yeah, fucking cat killed my father.
throwing fucking holy water.
It's like it's like, yeah. He woke up in a fucking house. He saw his dad tied up, and there was gasoline everywhere. Cat threw a cigarette and was like, "Fuck you." No, evil cat.
Bro, why is everyone's instinct when they see a cat like, pss, 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 like why? Why is it?
Because it works.
I was just thinking about
Because
that.
it works. I do the.
Oh,
My guys come to the.
I do the.
Yeah.
it didn't work. It didn't work.
My little guys
Oh, yeah.
talk to me all day. They're like real vocal. Like
Your cats look like llamas?
like llamas.
Yeah, my dogs love llamas and shit. Fucking that little llama toys and shit.
Oh hell yeah, that's what's up.
Nice.
Yeah, the little guys, they're just. I've never had cats that are like talk, like they'll just be like, Dad, Dad. Like one is just like meow, like all day.
Really?
And I'll be like, what do you need, buddy? And he'll just be like, nothing. I just wanted to say hi. Like he just wanted me to look at him for a second. Like it's
I
really
need
funny.
some attention right now.
Yeah, he's like,
because cats are attention whores, bro.
yeah. Oh, bro, and you're a dog person, bro. Dogs are attention whores.
Yeah, I would say dog.
sure, yeah.
I would say
Dogs are way more attention whores.
Yeah, I would say dogs.
Majorly.
I'm
Dogs
an
are like
attention
literally like,
horse,
hey, where are you at? What's going on? Hey, how you doing? What's up? Hey, love me.
Yeah, cats are like fuck you.
Yeah. Cats are like, sup?
Cats want all the love, but they don't give love. And shit.
Yeah.
You know what? It is true, dude. They do appreciate the love, but then after like maybe 30 seconds, they're like, fuck.
They're
you.
done
Get
with
away.
you.
Yeah, they're done.
They want it on their own terms.
They call
for
you-
sure.
Yes.
They call you an Uber after they're done.
But like I kind of like that vibe because it's very much like, you know, like it's like loving a person. You know, like a dog, it's like you're never gonna meet a person who's just like all the time, like hold me, like always pick me up. Like you know, a little bit.
We have some needy friends, so
needy friends, sure, and I don't like those people.
You don't love me.
My friend Red. At being a certified good boy golden retriever type of motherfucker already. That's my vibe all the way. Babe, are you good? I love you.
hell yeah.
Just following her around. Babe.
Hey, babe.
Babe.
How are you, babe?
Hell yeah,
Babe,
dude.
do you need anything? I could bring you something, babe.
Fuck, I guess I am the dog in the relationship.
Yeah, I'm the dog in the
Damn.
relationship.
Es un pinche perro.
Puro perro. Dude, how do you feel about hairless cats? Do you like those?
My girl.
It's what I want.
And it's a bad transition that I said my girl. No.
So it's because
No, but she really did. She was interested in getting one of those Egyptian.
yeah, I want one of those, the Sphinx cat. What are they
the
called?
Sphinx,
That's what it's
yes,
called.
yes.
That and I want to
For
get
sure.
a cholo, whatever the dog, the hairless dog. So
Yeah,
I have
the
one
hairless
of those.
dog.
I want one of
So
those.
I don't know about
One.
I don't know about the dogs, but I know that the cats. We did research on them. They have like, there's like an oil that comes off them that can smell.
Yeah.
So we were like, maybe not, like, because our guys are furry and they shed a lot, which is like, you know, you got to be on top of that,
Yeah.
or you're gonna have hair fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
But the sphinxes, I guess there's like they can smell if you don't like wash them. And I'll tell you this: washing a cat, not fun. They are not about that fucking take a bath life. Like if you think a dog is tough to wash, a cat, like my girl, she came out of there. She looked like she came out of one of the Scream movies. Like she was fucking sliced up,
Holy shit.
sliced up. Like and here's the thing: the cats love her. Like they're her person. Like they love her. Like they like me. Like there's a lot of love.
They'll put up with you.
They're like, Dad's cool, but Mom's mom.
Yeah.
Like so like right now they're like, no, Dad, and Mom's here all weekend. Best weekend ever. Like they're like literally like laying on top of her constant.
Okay.
But
You should be like, hey, did you guys want to watch cartoons in the other room real quick?
well, just because they got claws, man. So they like if they don't like something, they're gonna fucking.
Oh shit.
And they're not even trying to like hurt her. They're just trying to escape. But they'll climb up you and run away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you like literally under this, I'm like it looks like I'm in like a torture cult. Like underneath, I'm like I'm clawed up. Just
Show
remember
the camera.
Right.
They just like they sleep on you, and then you just get like sliced up sometimes. It doesn't even hurt. It doesn't even hurt.
I got in a
Just
fight
like
with
just
my
getting
my girl's cat.
Yeah.
When we were first dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came home from the bar and fucker was looking at me weird.
Hey, what are you looking at, puto? What?
Fuck, bro. You good or what? Bro, we went at it, bro. We threw hands.
Wow.
Through claws and shit? Through paws and shit?
That fucking, he got me
you?
good, bro.
He got you good? Yeah, I bet you did.
You got a couple of licks in and shit?
Yeah, bro. After that, I was like, yeah, we, yeah.
He scratches his nipple and shit. That's why he's like, Yahweh. My roommate's cat, she's cool, but sometimes if you're walking by and you're not like actually watching, she'll fucking swipe you real quick.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
She
I don't
cops a
like
feel, bro.
It is. That's whack when they're like. So the good thing is like both Gucci and Paris, they're not those guys.
I love those names, bro. Fucking
Great names. She fucking named him awesome. Like,
yeah, dude.
and it's just funny because like when I don't look like a guy who has a cat named Gucci or Paris, but it's like she is a girl who looks like someone. So it's very funny when I'm like, what are your cats in? Gucci and Paris? Like,
Fuck yeah.
oh, you're a different guy than we thought you
Is
were.
that a movie?
Two of my dogs are
Gucci
named
in
after
Paris.
Two of my dogs are named after food.
That's how. Tell him.
Chicharrón and Junebug albondiga.
Hell yeah.
Dude, my old roommates, they live in Vegas now. Shout to Matt and Anna. Their cats are named Cocktail and Bondi.
Oh, those are
Oh,
great.
shit.
I like those
Bondi.
names.
Yeah.
I get to name the next one. So It has to be a G, so we need G and P again. So Gizmo is the next one.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Gizmo's
Gremlins,
cool.
fucking shout out Gremlins.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's a movie that I'm interested, hasn't been tried to be remade.
That's
You know,
that's true.
Yeah.
So
I've never seen that. So.
Oh, it's good, dude. It's a good one.
So talking about remakes, so we had one of our very good friends, Al, a good friend of ours out in Seattle.
Yeah.
Shout to Al.
He was talking about Dune the last time we had him on the pod.
Yes.
Bro, so I had never seen Dune, and I didn't even know that there was a Dune from the 80s.
Yes.
So he put him and Milo
The
put me
David
on
Lynch
that.
Dune.
So I took it upon myself to watch
Thursday, real fuck
fucking Dune. Like
Yeah, the old
new
one?
No,
Oh, the new one.
So I watched the
saw
new
it,
one,
that's right.
the first one on
Just
HBO
one?
Max.
Just the
Dude,
first one?
and then so I loved it so much. So I watched it 3 days before the new one was to be released on HBO Max. The second
one
so the fact that I saw it like kind of back to back.
That's tight.
It was fucking amazing, bro.
I bet, dude.
I even told my girl, I was like, babe, when you get out of work, can you buy me some popcorn from the theater?
Hell yeah.
Shout out to my girl. She
yeah.
went. I was like, don't forget the jalapenos.
That's the big money, dog. She's
Dude, so she came back. Boom. I put it on. I was fucking
Ready to
I'm
go.
ready, bro.
He cut off the
it's
No
bottom.
good.
Danusi,
He cut
no
off the bottom of
Danusi,
his-
no Danusi, but we made do.
He cut a hole at the bottom of his shit. Old school. Dude,
Bring the
speaking
butter,
of movies,
babe.
Did you watch the Mad Max?
Yeah.
I did. I went and saw Furiosa.
Oh,
So he
Yeah.
messaged me
Yesterday.
and I was like, hey, we're trying to figure out the times. And he's like, oh, well, I'm going to make it a fucking point to go watch the new Mad
Fuck
Max.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit. So, Mad Max,
Yeah.
how was it?
It was, here's what I'll say. It was not as good as Fury Road, but Fury Road is fucking,
Fuck yeah.
it's amazing.
Fuck yeah.
It's good. Hemsworth is just fire.
Really?
He's so good as the bad guy in it. It's ridiculous.
I didn't think he was going to be
Really?
that good.
Bro, he's
I
captivating.
Really?
He
Okay.
kills it. He's the entire reason that I could stay invested in the movie. It's too long.
Really?
It's 2.5 hours. So it's like it's a lot of great action sequences, but I still ended up I gave it a B-, and Michael, the opener, gave it a C+. So
Wow, okay.
okay.
yeah. So and again, I'm not super duper harsh. I have shout out AMC A-list. I fucking go hard. I go to the movies a lot.
I love the Mad Max fucking
Yeah,
movies,
man.
the
That's
old
cool.
ones.
The old ones, Road Warrior,
Dude.
all that stuff, Thunderdome.
The
Fury
Thunderdome.
Road did set the bar
It's
really
so
high, bro.
it did.
Yeah.
Charlize was great,
Oh,
bro.
dude.
And
Charlize was one of my
no hate on
favorite-
Anya
favorite
Taylor-Joy.
actresses.
She does a good
Yeah, she's
job,
awesome.
but
I love her.
but here's the thing. Charlize Theron is just
Yeah,
fucking
man.
better, dude. Like there's no
She's
getting
so
around
good,
it,
bro.
Yeah.
There's
So-
no getting around it.
So I never seen the originals or the newer one. I tried
Yeah.
watching
Why do you keep
recently.
embarrassing me, bro?
Oh, so recently, like maybe 2 weeks ago, me and my girl were watching. I told her, like, let's watch this Mad Max. Like, let's try to get into it.
Yeah,
the
for
one
sure.
with Tom Hardy, and I was like, let's get into it. 'cause
Yeah.
it was gonna come out. Dude, 10 minutes, 15 minutes into it, I guess we couldn't get into it just because they weren't talking.
It's like there's not a lot of dialogue. It's
So
a lot
she
of
was kinda
fucking.
Like, she was kind of like not into it. So I was like, hey, do you want to change it? She said, yeah, let's change something else. All right. So I knew she wasn't really into
Yeah.
it. So I was like, fuck. Yeah. So
Dude,
I can't give my honest
Dude, it's
opinion.
just
I
so,
can't.
it's just so fucking
Yeah.
It's again fucking nostalgic, right? Growing up on the fucking Mad Max movies when you're growing up,
Yeah.
And then when Fury Road came out, I was like, let's see what this is.
Yeah.
dude,
So
it was
fire.
just fucking like I love how they do the thing like that with a V8 engine. Like that's a V8 engine right here.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking love that movie, man.
It's great. It's really cool. And here's the thing: you don't even have to be like a car guy to fucking love
Yeah,
all the
exactly,
action sequences in it.
Dude, I mean, you know how you're talking about like, oh, it was too lengthy, it was too long, the movie
It
was too
was.
long. Dude, I love movies like that are long, but while you're watching, it's one of those where you're like,
forget?
please don't fucking end.
Yes.
I don't want you to end. That's how I felt when I was watching
Dude.
Dune Part 2.
Yeah,
For sure.
dude.
I was
100%.
like, dude,
Yes, dude.
the climax is coming. Please don't fucking end.
Bro.
Don't do this to me. Don't do
Bro,
this to me.
fucking
That's how I was, bro.
Elvis, fucking Austin
Yeah,
Butler.
dude.
Holy shit.
Holy
He
shit.
Did he kill
murks
it?
that.
Really?
He
Murders it.
murks
I haven't seen
it.
part 2 yet.
It's outrageous, bro. He's so.
I watched
May
it.
thy
the
knife
day
tip
it
and shatter.
released.
Let's go.
I saw your story with the popcorn.
I know,
saw
dude.
popcorn. I was like,
And
hell
I
yeah.
Fucking
fucking messed
Skarsgård, man. Skarsgård.
Bro.
So good.
Dude,
Kills
it. Everybody kills in that movie.
Yeah, so good,
It's
so
great.
good. I like the Skarsgårds a lot. My girl likes the Bill Skarsgård guy, Pennywise.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's fucking he's about to blow up, bro. He's got so many movies coming out. You know, he's in the Crow remake.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
Shut
he's
up.
the guy
I
in the
saw
Crow.
that they were remaking that shit.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the remake on that one?
I'm excited about it. Like my buddy saw an early screen of it and he said it was fucking good.
Okay.
He said it was fire. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into it with a positive thing. Like I think that they did like a lot of work to make it live up to the old one, but then also the old one like strayed a little bit from the comic books and stuff like that. So they leaned into some of that more, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so it looks good. Looks really good.
How would you have the Roadhouse remake? Did you
I
watch
loved it.
I
love that shit.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. Like everyone who's shitting on it in my head, I'm like, they're like, it's not as good as the original. It's like it didn't take itself serious. Like the first one doesn't take itself serious. It's real fucking weird.
Let me
It's
just-
true.
Let
It's
me
true.
say something real quick.
Go.
I'm not a movie buff, and they know it. They always
Yeah.
tell me for it because I
Yeah.
don't really give a fuck. But
Yeah.
dude, I'm a Jake Gyllenhaal fan.
Yeah.
I also like Conor McGregor. I like JD Pardo.
Yeah.
I saw the movie, dude. I thought it was a hunk of shit.
Wow.
The original?
I just thought
No,
it was
the new
so
one, the new one.
fun,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Dude, I
Did you
didn't-
see the original?
Yeah, I seen the original. The
So
original
I just-
was kinda,
I just
the
felt like.
original was whatever to me.
Oh, so
but
you didn't like the original either?
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
love it. I
Yeah.
didn't love it, but it was okay.
I just
Compared
thought-
to the new one was dog shit, dude.
Wow.
And the fact that they put part 2 already, like they greenlit.
Damn,
Oh
really?
yeah,
I'm
because
like-
people
yeah, they
people
greenlit-
loved it. Oh, I can't wait for the second one.
I didn't like it, dude.
shit.
I
Yeah.
don't know, I didn't like
And they
it.
just
No,
signed.
no,
they
it's-
just signed.
it's
They're
the-
on board to make the second.
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
So
Both
they
of them.
did it, yeah.
Both of them are back.
That's crazy.
I think it's one of those things where it definitely it has like a B movie vibe to it, and if you're not about that, like I can see why you don't like it. Like some of the shit's like too over the fucking top. You didn't like that, right?
yeah.
It's not realistic at all.
Well,
Is that what bothered you? What was the thing that, like, if you had to like go like a pinpoint? Hey, I didn't like this about
McGregor's
it.
acting, the CGI.
I love McGregor's acting because he's fucking so over the top. He's like,
I just felt
but he's
the
just
acting-
being himself.
bro, it's an exaggerated version of himself, and that's hard to
It was
hit.
a coked up version of him. That's what it was. And
No,
I
it's because he was coked
Yeah.
up, no
So,
doubt.
He was.
Have you
Have you
seen
seen them during the interviews, bro?
Oh, yeah, bro. No, I agree.
That's the thing. Like,
100%, bro. 100%.
McGregor was having a real good time.
it didn't make sense. Dude. The acting was terrible. They were just trying too hard with the jokes. The
Yeah, okay.
that white boy on the boat, the rich kid.
Yeah.
Dude, that character was like.
But yeah, I know. But
I
like,
was like, bro,
it's because you have to. Are you going into this movie to be a harsh critic? Like
No,
in that,
well,
in that
no,
term?
no,
in that
no,
sense?
no, but I
Are you
get it.
going-
You're
are
allowed
you-
to be a
are you
harsh
going-
critic.
Are you going in to be entertained?
I-
That movie was entertaining.
Just cinematic fucking.
I went in.
Shit.
It's because
So that-
I don't know if is because Milo told me like you compared it to the original,
Yeah.
and that's where I think I fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
tried
that's
going in
where-
with a
that's
clear
where I
mind.
fucked up.
I
that's
tried
where
going
fucked
in.
up, yeah.
But yeah, I
But
fucked up.
I didn't like. So the guy who plays like the rich like asshole in it, like the kid, the young version of it. He doesn't do a bad job,
No,
but
he's
like,
cool.
you know what the problem is? The reason why I thought he wasn't as good is because I saw The Beekeeper, the Jason Statham.
I know which one. I know
One
which
that
one.
just
I
came
haven't
out
seen it,
recently.
yeah.
And the kid from the Hunger Games, Josh Hutcherson or whatever, he plays a very similar character. He's like a shitty, rich kid who gets away with everything, who's trying to be bad.
Yeah.
And he does a much better job. He's like, I'm like, if you would have put him in Roadhouse,
Okay.
shit would have fucking been like, wow.
Maybe
Like,
that's what it was for me.
Maybe.
I didn't like
Maybe.
that.
But,
dude. I
but
didn't like the whole-
I will say some of the weakest stuff was the villains who were not
Conor
McGregor.
Yeah, not
Well,
McGregor.
But
Exactly.
they excluded Sam Elliott's
Bro.
character, man. They excluded
Yes,
Sam Elliott's
yes.
character.
They did.
To me, that
I
was the
wanted a
best
cameo.
thing, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted a cameo,
If
That
bro.
would've been cool. That would've been
If you
cool.
remake, let's just say you remake True
Yeah.
Romance. You know True Romance.
Yes,
right?
for sure.
If you fucking exclude Elvis
Right.
in the remake of True Romance, it's not the same.
It's not the
And
same.
that's
I
the
get you.
same
I get
thing.
you.
You guys haven't seen it, but I mean,
So I think what they wanted to do.
don't know what I've seen,
So
bro.
they essentially they wanted to ground it. They wanted, you know what it is? They wanted to give the lady who owns the bar more connections directly to Gyllenhaal because
okay, that
that's
makes
what they
sense. That
did.
is-
So they needed to do that. So they excluded the
But it was the
reasoning behind
the
it.
little girl in their
makes sense.
fucking bookstore too. And shit.
But they could have done it. They could, you know what they could have done, and I think it would have been a good thing is if they would have been like, oh, make a Sam Elliott character. Maybe he was like a guy who helped train Jake Gyllenhaal, and then like he started working at that bar, and then he could have been the thing to draw it in anyway. You could have done something that brought a similar character.
to me, that's the like
Yeah.
what you like about that movie, the
Yeah.
original one. Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
for me.
Good movie, in my opinion. Again, like. It's one of those where I'm like, is it a fucking cinematic masterpiece?
No, definitely not.
No,
Of course
it's
not, definitely not.
but it's a fun movie. Also, I just watched it at the crib. Like I clicked it on. I watched it in
Exactly,
like
yeah.
excerpts almost. Like I was like, and I'll take a pause and I'll come back to it. So,
Dude,
love
we
that.
watch
But
all the movies at the
Dune's a
crib.
goddamn masterpiece.
Fuck.
Dude, and it
Yeah,
sucks.
watch that
I mean,
shit.
I watched it at the crib, like, but you know, like we have a little surround, sounds, so we're good. But that's a movie you need to watch in the theater,
Bro, I saw it like
It's like
IMAX, Dolby Digital, the second
was so
one and the
good.
first one.
It was
I
so
saw
good.
I saw Oppenheimer in IMAX, but I saw Blade Runner 2049 in IMAX, dude.
Fire.
Oh my god.
Danny
I can just
Villeneuve,
imagine
but
that.
same director
I
as
can just
Dune.
imagine.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Same
Like,
director as
director.
Dune.
Yeah, dude.
This is controversial. I fucking hated Oppenheimer.
I didn't like it.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it.
I didn't like
Wow.
it. No
I haven't
spoilers,
watched
but
it.
I didn't like it. I was like, dude,
we're gonna watch it tonight. We're gonna watch it tonight.
Maybe I don't like history shit, but it was boring as
it was,
fuck.
dude. I was falling asleep, dude. That
boring
shit
as
was too long.
fuck.
It was
Maybe,
too long.
maybe I'm biased because I knew it was gonna be a biopic. That's because I knew.
And here's the thing: I fucking love Cillian Murphy. I
Yeah,
love that
and-
actor.
And that's
Okay,
what I
one
was
of my
gonna say.
favorite
I'm
actors,
gonna
yeah,
be biased
fuck yeah.
because I love Cillian Murphy.
So
I love
he's
Peaky Blinders,
fantastic,
bro.
but it was
Yeah, I
still
love-
wasn't enough. I was like,
It was,
bro.
Nah, I didn't like it, dude.
Jeez, me and my girl saw it, and then there's the you know what happens. The bomb goes off, and we were like, oh, that's the movie. And then we were like getting ready to walk out, and then we were like, oh, there's more. And we sat down. It was another fucking hour. I was like, what the fuck?
So it's one of those where like you're actually looking at your watch.
Oh, for sure.
But you know what? RDJ and
Great.
and
Fantastic.
Florence
He did
Pugh,
great. He did
dude,
great.
RDJ
They did
and
great.
Florence Pugh, fucking amazing.
Both of them,
bro.
yeah. And
Fucking
Emily Blunt
amazing.
was good in it
Dude,
too.
yeah, everybody, dude.
I'm
But
gonna
just
watch
like
it
cut 40 off that, Nolan. Yo,
Wait, is it
Chris.
Christopher Nolan?
I'm talking to him directly.
Is he
Yo,
known for
Chris.
fucking,
Yo,
like-
Chris. Hey,
He's
yo,
watching
Chrissy,
this
no,
shit.
bro.
He's
Take
watching
that
this shit.
shit
He's watching
down.
this
Cut
He's
that
watching
shit
it.
sharp, baby. What's up?
Bro, I say the same thing to George Miller with fucking Furiosa. Bro, cut 20 off that. Shit's fire.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Trim it up just a little bit.
Just a little
Most,
Like, I went and saw-
most of our listeners and viewers are like, yeah, güey, ya. Pero pinche película, güey, ya, güey, ya.
All right.
Estuvo, güey.
Let's close out the show with a couple.
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
you, bro, personally.
No.
Oh, shit.
Wrestling, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah,
El
yeah.
Paso's a big wrestling.
Shout out Eddie Guerrero.
Love it.
Yeah, and here, look.
Thank you.
Hold up. I'm gonna give you this little gift right here. Hold up.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
What are you reaching for, bro?
Oh, my God. I love it.
Don Haskins,
Bro,
Don Haskins,
let's
everything.
go.
You get gifts on the Bro Monroe show,
Bro, I love them. Bro, these are going on my fucking tablet today.
Dude, so that for
yeah.
the people that don't know, those are some Eddie Guerrero,
El Paso
Utah Miner,
legends.
and Don Haskins
Icons.
stickers.
The bear, baby.
Oh,
Bro, these
yeah.
are sick.
So Eddie Guerrero's a legend. We all
legend.
Drew and I, we went to the same high school as Eddie
Wow.
Guerrero.
That's
We went to-
amazing.
So we grew up in the same area. So.
Bro, I love it so much. And like right now,
My
it's
mom
so-
dated him.
Shut up.
Oh.
I'm like, no way.
They had a couple drinks. They had a couple drinks.
He
though,
could have
but
been my
Yeah,
dad.
yeah, but bro, so funny story about dating wrestlers. My mom was at the Atlanta airport. Or no, she was flying back into Atlanta. She's sitting at a bar at the airport, and a guy sits down next to her, and he's got like a vibe to him. She's like, wow, this guy's interesting. And he goes like, I'll buy your drink. I'll pay for your beverage. And then she's like, oh, thank you so much. And he goes like, where are you flying to? He's like, oh, I'm going into Atlanta. It's
shit.
like- and he's like,
Sounds-
oh,
I'm trying to figure
I'm
it out.
also flying into Atlanta.
Sounds sexy
And I'm
as
like,
fuck.
oh, damn. And then literally he's like, maybe when we get back to Atlanta, I can take you out to dinner.
Oh, shit.
And my mom's like, like laughs it off, and they keep talking. She's like, what do you do for a living? He's like, I'm a retired professional wrestler. She's like, oh, my son loves wrestling. What was your name? He goes, oh, I was Jake the Snake Roberts. Holy shit, dude. And he asked my mom out on a fucking date again, asked her a second time. And she went, unfortunately, no. My dad's already passed away. She said no. I'm like, fuck this lady. Like, he wouldn't have been.
Your dad was like, anyway.
Yeah, my dad would have been like, fuck Jake the Snake. Fuck Jake, because he wouldn't have been Jake the Snake Roberts anymore. He would have been Dad the Snake Roberts.
Daddy
changed
Snakes.
my life.
Papa Snakes.
Yeah, it was crazy. And like, she said he was so fucking nice, and then he flew like first class, and like he saw her like walk, but he was like, have a nice trip, and like very kind.
That's a very good.
Yeah, because it was like right after he got like he had like really bad health problems and stuff, but it was like when he was getting better. So like he wasn't drinking, he was just sitting at the bar. He didn't even have a drink or anything. He just paid for her drink. Just being a nice guy hanging out.
Damn.
Yeah,
dude,
it was
that's
sick.
so
I was like,
insane, dude. That's
I took a picture with my mom. I'm like, oh my God.
She sent it to you. Do you know who this guy is?
She knew who he was.
this fucking paramedic?
She knew who he was once he said it because my mom had heard me talk about him. He's one of my favorite heel wrestlers of all time.
Hell yeah.
I think he had a wrestling buddy. I had Hulk Hogan and him, dude.
Jake the Snake, like that era. It's like love those dudes, but like fucking Guerrero, bro. Jericho, Guerrero. Oh, when that WCW time.
When it emerges.
Oh my God.
Who are your top, let's say, 5 wrestlers of all time?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's
all
tough. That's
time.
tough. So, like Shawn Michaels is up there for me.
Fuck yeah, the Heartbreak Kid,
I
baby.
love the Heartbreak Kid. Big
Remember
Heartbreak Kid.
The other day at work, I was fucking
doing
doing
this.
I was doing his
doing
fucking in my fucking clothes there at work and shit. I was like, hey, this is Shawn Michaels, and I played the fucking song and shit.
I hope it wasn't after
he's
lunch.
the shit. He's the shit. I got to put Austin in it. You know, Stone Cold is amazing. Like, and again, like I feel like just like industry changing guys. Like The Rock's up there too. Like big
It's because
time.
he's a Miami guy.
Maybe.
Miami guy.
But like,
The Rock was the shit. Everybody
okay,
likes
so
The
then
Rock.
like, and then I'd probably say, it's tough, man. It's so tough because like Eddie's in the top 10.
For sure.
But like Flair is fucking like, and then like the fucking Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty
Listen,
Rhodes,
listen,
legend.
baby, I'm gonna educate you on pain. Listen, baby, I'm a plumber's son, and I learned so much. I love Cody. Like Cody's
Cody
the
Rhodes.
shit. But again, like I'm talking like all time, right? Legends, because like I think you can't skip Macho Man. Like I think you can't. Like Randy Savage is next level fucking athlete. Like he was that good. But then you gotta like Bruiser Brody and like you got like there's like old school dudes that you gotta like reference. I like Jericho. He's been doing it he's that good, bro. He's been that good for that long. It's insane. His run is so good. But then like bro, I just saw Iron Claw.
Dude, I was just about to fucking talk about it. I fucking looked at my girl. I was like, dude,
bro, if you want to watch a movie, watch a movie as a dude and cry, watch Iron Claw.
that shit fucking hit so hard at the end, bro. I fucking hated that shit.
Me and Milo were talking about it.
I hated that
I fucked
shit.
Zac Efron, bro.
He's like, bro, I hated how much emotion it made me feel.
yeah,
Dude,
bro.
the scene with the kitchen with the guy that plays the cook on the bear.
Oh,
I can't remember
from
his name.
Jeremy
Yeah.
Allen White.
Dude, when he walks
Amazing.
in,
Lip.
Amazing.
I don't want to give away too much, but when he walked in, I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting that.
I knew,
Bro.
I knew it because
I knew the story.
once he went to the fucking for that
When
joyride.
you see,
Yeah.
when you see like the footage of him before, like Lip, Jeremy Allen White, he looks like him. He has the same mannerisms.
He does.
Really? So
He does.
he's actually a really good actor,
He's just,
bro.
he's just a little bit
Fantastic,
shorter, but yeah, I mean,
He's
they killed him,
fantastic.
man. That was
It was a great movie.
I thought everybody killed it too. I thought all the performances
Amazing,
were
bro,
so
amazing.
good. Like
it was great.
it
It
was
was
so
great.
good, man.
My girl, I know she doesn't watch wrestling, but dude, she was enamored with the
It
fucking
is.
movie,
It's an
bro.
interesting
It's a
story.
fucking
The Von
movie.
Erichs is like a tragedy, man. It's like
it was so crazy.
it's a
man.
family drama more than it is about wrestling.
Dude.
I was gonna say you could just real quick. He
staying in.
because I went after because I couldn't stop thinking of the movie. It was
Yeah.
such a good movie that I went on the history of it. And he actually had
Went to Wikipedia.
She made a fucking report and
He
shit.
had a girl. He had his little girl first, and then the boy.
Mm-hmm.
He had a girl and then the boy. But since it was like to make it like I guess more emotional.
Yeah, they cut a brother out too.
Yeah, they
There's another brother who's not in the movie at
So
all.
he had
Really?
a girl first.
Yeah.
He had a girl first, and then so he didn't have the two boys. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely changed stuff to like make it flow better as a story. Yeah, because there's another son who wasn't a wrestler.
Okay.
He just wasn't involved. And then,
was great.
but like if you want to get more in depth into that story, I would suggest watching The Dark Side of the Ring.
Dude, I love
Of
that.
that,
I love
yeah,
that
yeah, that's a
series. I love
fantastic-
that series, bro. On
Yeah.
Vice, yeah,
It's
It was,
fantastic.
speaking of biopics, I've been hearing a lot of chatter on Reddit and Twitter and Instagram about Pedro Pascal playing Eddie Guerrero.
What?
I mean, it would be amazing.
What the fuck?
That'd be
Is
amazing.
that something that people are
Dude, I
trying
just
to
heard
push?
I think so. Good, and I'm happy about it. Do it.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it.
But here's
Don't
the
quote
problem.
me. I think it's in the works.
Here's
I
the,
love them both. I love
the
them
problem
both.
I see with it is that then you'd have to only tell the story of Eddie once he was older.
Yeah,
I want you to just give me a younger actor and age him up.
But
you know what I mean?
But with CGI,
I'm ready, baby.
You
I'm
could
ready.
do. You could do it. You could do it.
I had
You
a
could do
mullet
it.
last
You're
year. so
anti-
I'll let my
yeah.
mullet grow.
Bro, hey, listen.
not the same.
Right now, the current Eddie Guerrero right now is fucking Dominic Mysterio right now. Have you guys been watching?
Yeah, his son?
He's killing.
I mean, Rey
his
Mysterio?
son. That's the joke they make all the time.
Yeah.
They did that as like a storyline at one point,
they did, bro, yeah.
where Eddie was literally like fucking saying he was Dominic's dad and shit. Loved
That's why I
it.
said this shit.
But it's so great, and like he's rolling with that, and he's killing it. He's literally like he says that all the time to Ray on camera. He's like, you know, Eddie was more of a father to me than you, and he's selling it. He's killing it right now. He's doing a lot of the same stuff as more heat than anybody in fucking wrestling right now. Like MJF, who's the AEW guy. Like, he was such a good bad guy that now everyone fucking cheers him.
No shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
When he
So they
came
would
to Paso last year,
boom.
I was booing the fucking because talking so much shit. on
MJF?
Paso. Yeah, dude. I was
Love it.
I kind of had a sign and everything, bro. Like,
Yeah, fuck you and your goddamn
I can't remember
fucking
what the
your
sign
scarf.
was. Yeah, dude. It was wild, man. It was awesome.
MJF's so fucking good. I want to see what happens. He's such good friends with Cody, so I think he could end up at WWE.
He probably will.
I think he might.
Yeah, he
but
will
but I
soon.
don't. People are saying he signed, so I don't know. But yeah, Dominic's doing fucking amazing heel work. So much heat, bro. The fucking. So they're in Saudi Arabia for this pay-per-view I
'cause
watched
you're watching
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, the King and
was
King
that?
and Queen of the Ring.
For
It was
what you
good. I fell asleep, but I'm not blaming the wrestling. I'm not blaming the wrestling. I'm blaming yesterday. I'm blaming I stayed up too late.
Okay.
Yeah, I stayed up too late.
Did you go to Teddy's?
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just
I went. You know where I went, and like, you know, no hate. We went to King's X.
Oh yeah,
That's
Mesa.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually close to Rib Hut.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it was good. It was chill. The bartender, like, bro, I get it. It's busy, but like, I hate it when guys are like, he had such an attitude. I hate
Was it
bar.
a guy first and
It was a
foremost?
guy. It was a guy. And literally, like, he came over and I was like, because I was ready to bounce. I was tired. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get my tab. Let me get my tab. And then he forgot about me.
Damn.
Because he didn't give a shit, because he's like, oh, I'm making drinks. So I'm like, oh, he's like, you're closing out. Therefore, I've got no more money to make from you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So he disappears. And then I'm like, he gets near me and I'm like, yo, I asked for my tab 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And he was like, don't come at me like that, bro.
What the fuck?
And I was like, what the fuck? And you know what I do? When someone's a piece of shit like that, I tipped him real fucking good. And then I wrote underneath the tip, fuck you.
Damn, dude.
That's a first. Fuck yeah.
Hey, on behalf of all of Paso, like that's not a
Nah, that's not called for, bro.
No. Hey, bro, everyone here has been so nice. That one dude sucks. Everyone else,
Fuck that.
awesome.
Well, I mean, the first thing you said was a guy bartender.
That's where you
Most-
fucked up.
the
in
most-
They have
the
those
bartenders
here?
here.
They have those
Talking
here?
about-
Skippy outfit.
That's exactly what we were talking about last time.
No. The bartender at the comic strip is a guy, and he's cool as fuck. Cam, he's a fucking nice dude. He's fucking hilarious. But yeah, he felt so bad because he brought me to the bar, or us to the bar, and then he was basically like, "Oh, sorry, bro." Like, I'm like, it's not a big deal, and I get it. You know what it was? The guy was stressed, but like, I'm like, don't make it seem like I'm making you mad or I'm starting problems. I'm like,
That's true.
I'm just trying to pay you, dog.
Yeah, don't be a piece of shit,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Like, yeah, dude.
In the
Don't
customer
come at me
service-
like that.
If you're in
You
customer
still
service,
haven't-
have customer service.
Yeah,
Don't
you still have to
come
fill
at
in the
me
tip-
like that.
The tip, fucking, you haven't still filled in the
Exactly.
tip, so fucking.
Oh, and I get it. It's a tough job. I still tip. I think the tip, what I like is that the tip being bigger was more of a fuck you.
Yeah, dude, fucking. Unless
Oh,
he's
yeah.
really dense, he's like, oh, it's fucking a good
I
tip.
guess that guy liked how I told
he
him.
liked me and
He
shit.
likes when I tell people to fuck
If it was an El
off.
Paso girl, she would have liked it and shit.
Hey, one last wrestling question.
Yeah,
before
go.
we close out because we got to roll. I know you got to roll too.
What's it? It's only 5 o'clock, right?
It's 5:40.
Oh, 6. We're good. Still an hour and a half to show, baby. We're chilling.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
We're not in a rush. Unless you guys are in a rush.
I do got a question for you, man. All right, so last time it came up with DJ Cooch and everybody.
Uh-huh.
I've met my favorite like bands and stuff, and like I don't get starstruck. But the one person I would get starstruck is Chappelle.
Yeah.
Who would you get starstruck with?
Ooh, good
I got a starstruck story.
Oh, shit.
Literally,
I'll tell you about that.
I was in the movie Babylon.
Yes, dude. Yes.
and
Fuck yeah.
Brad Pitt is.
Oh my god, dude.
That dude is. It's
Holy
like standing near a fucking
God.
something from the heavens. It's wild.
He's all right. He's all right.
Shut the fuck
No.
up.
I don't know. Listen. No. Listen.
I heard-
I'm not even
Wait,
gonna. You can not like him, but if you there's like just his presence, everyone in the room is like, oh,
Put me in a fucking
he's
room.
that. No. He's
shit,
that
dude.
famous though.
I heard.
You know what I mean?
I heard recently a story that he came into a room basically, and whoever was in there was just describing. It's like everyone was saying the same thing. It felt like he was just floating. Like he didn't even fucking
Bro.
walk. And he just floats
Please,
in rooms.
enlighten.
Oh,
Yeah,
talk
Tyler
us about
fucking
that.
Durden,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, tell us
Tyler's
about
dope.
that because
So there's like a sequence in the film
People
where
are high as fuck.
like
talk
so
to us
it's
about
like
your
the elephant. The elephant is like I don't know if you guys have seen the movie. I'm in like the first bit of it. A lot of my stuff got narrowed down, but nonetheless, I was on it. It was a blast. I got the first line of the whole fucking movie. It was top to bottom is one of the best experiences I've ever had. Damien, the director, is a fucking genius. And Diego Calva is one of the best actors, underrated as hell. He's the guy who is the co-star with Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt. Dude needs to be a celebrity. Like he's got a charisma. about him that's like old school charisma. He's fucking Antonio Banderas when he was a fucking kid. He's smooth as shit. Every woman looks at him and goes, God damn. Woo. Like everyone, like literally, woo.
Let me see the guy.
And here's the other thing. He's like a guy, he's so chill. Like literally made a fucking Hollywood giant movie, went back to Mexico City. Woo. Literally was like, I'm not coming to LA. Fuck you. I'm going home.
Hell yeah.
Still lives in Mexico City. What just a chill ass guy. Amazing dude. So it's on the day where basically it's like a big fake elephant. Like, cause you can't have like real animals and shit. So it's like prop guys on a track with a fucking PVC pipe elephant and then like a big fake head.
Hell yeah.
They burst it into the room and then the camera's like kind of cruising. It's like a shot. It's like a moment where there's not going to be dialogue. So Damien's like, you can say whatever you want, but I want you to sell the energy of that you're excited because I brought the elephant. I'm the only person who knows the elephant's there. Everyone else is like, oh my God, there's an elephant in a house party. So I'm like doing this thing where I'm like, come on, big fella. I'm channeling fucking Val Kilmer in fucking Tombstone after he shot Johnny Ringo. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck yeah.
come on, Johnny Ringo.
I'm your Uncle Barry.
I'm bringing that. I'm like,
yeah.
every ounce of me I'm putting into this shit.
Fuck yeah.
And, you know, he's in the scene, but like barely in it. He's like staring down from a balcony. And we rap and it's like everyone's like, okay, cool. You take 5. Everyone's going to chill out. I'm sitting in the like little section and I'm in my phone. I'm chilling out. And I just feel a presence.
Oh my God, dude.
And I feel a hand on my shoulder and I just hear, he goes, fantastic. And I look up and I like miss it. Like he was just moving past. And then like he was gone and I was like, was it? And then literally like the whole, everyone else is sitting in these little chairs and they're looking at me like, it was him. I was like, it was Brad. I was like, oh shit. But then he was chill as fuck. He was super nice to me after that. But like in that moment, I didn't know how to even speak to him. So when afterwards, like, because he would just hang out. Him and Tobey Maguire would just chill because they're producers on it. Bro, so they'd be like shooting and they'd rap out their shit and then they're just kicking it in fucking hoodies, drinking Heinekens on set. Like super chill. What a nice fucking guy. Dude. What a nice dude. But like in that moment, I was like, oh my God. Like fucking Seven's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Dude, Fight Club, my favorite movie,
bro.
Seven?
You just like see all the things that he's been in. You're like, oh my God.
Dude.
You haven't fucking watched 7. Dude, you need to watch 7 now.
Did you ever watch him, his episode on Dave? Mm-hmm. Dude, that was a great episode.
Bro, man. So like Jim Jeffries,
amazing.
He would do a bunch of stuff with Jim Jeffries, who's like one of my favorite comics, and he's like he's a buddy now too. So it's like, it's really neat. Like, so he's good friends with Brad. And Brad's just very much like, I guess, told Jim, like, I just want to do fun stuff.
Fuck yeah.
So like he did like a weird thing on his show where he was just like the weatherman for a while. Bro, he's doing weird, wacky shit where they would just send a camera and he would do, like he did a thing where he just got out on a boat.
What the fuck?
Like a rowboat in the middle of the, like he's like half on a rowboat, like fucking around. Like Brad's just like.
But are most weathermen fucking just like fucking weird fucking dudes?
I think that's that's the gag of it. But like, but that's what's kind of funny about it. Like where it's like he just wanted to do something fun.
I mean, if he wants to do Bro Monroe show, I mean, I'm just
bro. That's what I'm saying.
Bro Monroe show.
I fucking Brad.
Oh, we should
Brad
have
hit me
Chuck
up, dog.
on
We did a movie together. I love you, bro.
We're actually Chuck the Broder. If you're listening, we're gonna reach out to you, mama.
He's a local weatherman. He's a legend. He's
Yeah,
a legend, dude.
Local legend.
If you go drinking and shit, you go partying.
He's out
there?
randomly. He's out there, and you'll buy you a beer. He'll buy you a beer. You know what I mean? Like it's cool.
My girl's from Vegas, and there's like a local like TV guy, and I did his morning show when I was there doing shows, and she was literally like, "It's the coolest thing." Like she's like, I've been in some shit. She's like, "No, this is what made me go like, you're cool." Nice. This is cool.
I'm cooking dinner tonight. I'm putting the cats in the closet.
Gucci and Paris.
Gucci and Paris. They never go in the closet. Gucci and Paris have their own fucking room.
They're watching Dune. They're watching Dune in the other room.
My dogs have their own room. One of those.
This motherfucker.
I don't even have one, bro.
He doesn't have one in his room, but the dogs have one. That's
bro,
awesome.
that's hilarious. Like my dogs, my cats have their own room. It's like half office, half like but it's like it's their room.
Yeah, basically.
Like, yeah, I go in there sometimes, but I'm like, I mostly don't.
All right, I have one more question before we close out. What are your favorite shows or places to perform on the road?
Ooh, good one. Good one.
And let's not include El Paso. Just I know you might not say you might say you might not, but let's just not include El Paso.
Yeah.
LA obviously will
For
keep
sure.
it off. And let's just say not Vegas.
Just traveling. Okay,
Yeah,
so
somewhere like anywhere else. Like
for sure.
where's your
So
favorite
my
as a comic?
100% favorite comedy club in the entire country is the Comedy Fort, and it's in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Oh, Colorado's great.
Love it so much. It's like owned by a comic, David Rodriguez, and he just gives such a shit about every aspect. And it's so wonderful. It's just in a college town. The crowds want to see comedy. They're so fucking great. I've never had a bad show there. I've only had more fun than it's just my favorite spot. So after the New Year's Eve I did here for Bart, I said I'm never going to do another New Year's Eve. Yeah. That was a promise I made to myself. I'm like, young people don't want to see comedy on New Year's Eve. They want to go to a bar, they want to do a champagne toast, they want to do something like that. And David was like, hey, do our New Year's Eve. And I was like, I will, because it's you guys. And it was fucking fantastic.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. So it's like one of those things where you're like, it has to be the right place. And that's the right place for everything, Fort Collins.
Fort Collins, it's awesome, dude.
And it's like a smaller town too,
Yeah,
which is what I like about it. But like the club seats like 100 people. And we sold out fucking, 5 shows.
Damn, dude.
It's
nice.
like it's fire, bro.
Dude, that's
That's
really
fucking
good.
It's really fun. It's a fire fucking place, and it's like they take care of you. Another great club, the Riot in Houston.
Houston.
Love it.
Shout out
Love
to
it.
H-Town.
Shout out Houston, H-Town. The Riot Comedy Club. It's in a bar. It's attached to a bar. It has its own side room. Brian Gendron, he owner, operator, fantastic guy. He runs the Riot Comedy Festival every year. It's a top to bottom great venue. He's turned it into, because when I first did it, it was like, this is a good spot. They had too big of a stage. They changed everything. The one thing they're working on right now, but they've done such a good job. When I first went, it was like, they have the bar in the room. Mm-hmm. That's always a tough thing for comedy. Because it's like people are ordering from the bar. There's going to be communication. So they train the staff. They know what they're doing. That's my one thing I always say. If a comedy club has a bar outside of the room, separated, it's going to be a great show.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah. So, Houston, Riot, fantastic. And then one more. I love that new club, Casadas, in fucking Albuquerque.
Oh, shit.
Brand new one. That's a new one. That's a new one.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. It was fucking fire. It was a good time. It's in a casino. It's a little weird.
Well, that's all they have up there, right? It's
I guess so. It's a little weird.
Galore.
You're outside of the city. It's not like, it doesn't feel like you're in Albuquerque.
It's like Sandia or some shit, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little outside.
How big is the venue? Like
the room is gigantic. That's the one issue with it. It's really big, but they still. My one thing is, it's like you said no Vegas, but LA Comedy Club in Vegas is my fucking spot.
Okay.
And that's a big showroom too. But the big thing is, you just, as long as you have low ceilings, you can have a big ass room. You just need to have it where
the sound
goes back to them and bounces back for you. Okay. Because if you're in one of these big rooms, you could be fucking crushing, and it just goes out into nothing, and you don't even feel it back. And there's no energy.
Dude, I never thought of that.
I never thought about that either. Yeah,
you gotta feel it.
You gotta fucking get the acoustics right.
It has to be. It has to be.
I never thought about that.
Big
Dude.
time.
That's like the first time.
Yeah, well, because a lot of these bigger, like, there's like comedy clubs that open up, and they'll open up and they'll be like big. They'll take over like something that was like a big chain restaurant,
Okay.
and then they'll build inside of it. And then a chain restaurant, the acoustics are shit.
That's true.
Or like a Toby Keith's like bar and grill. If you take over that, there's going to be a stage, sure, but it's made for music. Stand-up is different. If there's no music involved, it's just music fills a space.
Right.
And you don't want the music, you don't want it to come back and hit the performer.
Right.
Because you want them to be able to focus. With stand-up, you do want the energy. It's an energy thing. It's a as much as for me, it's not a dialogue. It's like I'm performing a monologue, but I still need to feel them. I still need to feel the audience out there.
That's true, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I never thought of that, dude.
Never thought about that.
You would think that a venue just that has seats, has a sound surround system, it's gonna have boom for everybody, but it's not. You gotta have it for the.
That's the bare bones. But I'm talking to take it to the next level.
Exactly.
Like
That's so
like
crazy,
when you
man.
go
That's so
when
fucking
people
crazy.
design a place for comedy, you see it.
Right.
You feel it automatically. That's why like David took a punk rock bar and he disassembled it and rebuilt it to be a comedy club. And it's chef's kiss.
That's awesome, dude.
Guy did a lot of work and,
That's great.
he deserves all the props. And he's a hilarious comic too.
I love that.
Like on top of that, amazing.
Hey, you got something to come to El Paso, dude.
What's that?
Tell him to come to El Paso.
I will. I think he's been here. I think he's been here.
Yeah, tell him to stop by with us, though.
Bro, I will, absolutely. David's a man.
we can show him
And
around,
what's really
show
cool is
him
you get
around.
to see that. You get to talk to him about that stuff.
Yeah, for
Owning and operating a comedy club, what an interesting podcast that would be.
I would love to just
Pick his brain, have fun. Also, another thing about David, born in Catalina.
No shit.
That's tiny ass island. I'm like, wow.
The fucking
weird.
wine mixer.
The fucking
Whoa.
Fucking wine mixer, bro.
What a weird place to be born.
Yeah, right.
That's so weird.
Yeah. But great guy. One of the a
or
buddy
conceived.
and a fantastic person, comedian, all that stuff.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
All right, so we're about to close up, dude. I have one question for you. I don't know if Milo and Drew have one, but if you had 24 hours to live, how would your last day be from start to finish?
Wow.
And it could be as morbid as you want or as happy as you want. People do, different things.
I'll do a goodbye tour. I'll see all the people that I love.
Okay.
That's what it is. I don't think it's about doing specific things. I think it's about the people. I'd want to be with my girl the whole time. I want to see my mom. I want to see my brother, my sister.
cats.
My cats would be there the whole time. I just throw a party.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and let it run for 24 hours. Like let's cycle in people, and I want to make sure everyone has time to say adios. And I treat it that way. I'd make it more about everybody else than me.
That's awesome, dude.
I think that's the way I do that
compassionate.
24
Very
hours,
I
right?
love that.
Yeah, I'd have a good time with it. Obviously, I think by the end of it, I would be too drunk to say goodbye. But whoever's sticking around for the end, right? They're gonna see a lot of this. You guys have been real cool. And like when I meet Jesus or whatever, it's gonna be like it'll be fucking. I think he's gonna be pretty cool.
I love you, bro. I love you.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of I love yous, and yeah, just spend it with the people, my friends, my family. Because I think that's the other thing. Like my dad taught me a long time ago that family's important, but family's what you make it to. So like when you can take your friends and make them your family, that's when you're living your best life.
For sure.
So
beautiful.
when you're as closest to the people who are your buddies as you are with your family,
Right
nothing
here,
better.
right
Nothing
Okay.
better.
here. We're all
Hey,
brothers.
cheers,
We're all
boys.
brothers here, man.
Cheers on that
Hey,
one.
look at that.
We're all brothers here, man. Thank
Let's
you.
go. That's
We're
great.
bromies,
Cheers.
bro.
Love it.
Bromies, man.
Shout out.
man. Thank you.
I think Vin Diesel said that in Fast and the Furious, no?
He did.
But you guys,
I actually, unfortunately, I stole that whole speech from Vin Diesel.
God damn it, ChatGPT.
We should do an El Paso
That
version.
whole
It's
thing
just
was
me-
Vin Diesel's speech from,
And it's
I
just
think
me
it was
flipping
Fast
out
7.
I love it.
You just see me flipping the carne asada on the grill. And shit.
It's been a long time. Now you live here. I'll tell you
Dos
how
pito,
I
güey.
You guys got any questions before we dip out?
I'm good. That was great.
That was great.
Anything else?
Appreciative.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you so much.
man,
We're going to
thank
give you, thank you for stopping by.
Bro, thanks for
We'll
having
be there
me.
at the show tomorrow.
Let's
We're
go.
supporting, so, hopefully you kill it tonight. Both
Thank you.
shows. So we'll see you soon. Make sure you guys follow us, bro.monroe.show. Follow us on everywhere, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. While it's still up and shit.
For
Follow
sure.
me.
While TikTok's still alive.
Yeah, my Instagram has been disabled for like the last 2 months, so hopefully I get it back in a week or two.
Oh, is that why you haven't answered me?
Yeah, you guys want to plug anything else?
Yeah. I'll plug.
Yeah, go for it.
At JC Comedian on Instagram, TikTok, and then JC Currais Comedy on Facebook. Go to the YouTube. I got subscribers. I'm right there where I'm gonna start making some good money off that. If you follow me on any of the platforms, go watch a video, give it a like, give it a comment. It fucking helps.
Share it.
Picks up the viewing and it pays for a lot. So it really helps. Keep those social media things. You're getting a lot of free content. I appreciate you guys. Come through. follow.
Fuck yeah.
We try and have fun. We have a good time. Follow these guys. Let's
fucking Bro Monroe
Appreciate
show,
you.
bro.
Hey, next time you coming in town, hit us up.
let's do another one. I'm down. I'm always down, bro.
Every time you comedians out there want to come on the Bro Monroe,
comedians or not, anybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout you guys out. We're gonna get all the guys coming through El Paso. It's gonna be a staple now.
915,
It'll
baby.
be a staple. You guys are gonna start having everybody who come through the comic strip are gonna come through.
Love it, man.
Brother, thank you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate you,
bro.
man. We'll
Appreciate
see
you guys.
soon.
Thank you.
See you guys soon.
Hey,
love y'all. Peace.
Stay safe.